Good platforms really earn their reputation is if you've coupled that technical enablement with commercial enablement.
And so you've talked about that human connection will be the ultimate moat for technology companies, even for developers. So from your vantage point, you're the ecosystem marketing lead at Canva, Indy. How are you actively building and nurturing these deep human connections with developers and partners?
When you fly an airline, right? Like at the end of the day, the equipment is exactly the same, right? Like the job to be done is exactly the same. You're going from point A to point B. You want to go somewhere and you have a destination in mind, right? But then you probably have a favorite airline. I probably do too, right? And a part of it I have to believe is probably the customer experience you get, right? Like feels you get like when you're boarding the plane, when you're building a platform. If you put yourself in the shoes of a developer, it's a big deal for them to make a decision being like, hey, we're going to integrate with Canva first versus integrating with this other, big design platform. The developer experience matters deeply, right? What I've tried to do and what I've also seen like other companies where I've been at where we've ultimately been successful is that if we can put our own imprint on how we transact with developers, right? Because it can't just be about the technology. Flashback to, Salesforce, we needed to figure out like, okay, now we have this thing. How do we get our users to use it? How do we get our salespeople to point people to these solutions, right? Because there was a lot of like channel conflict, and there's probably a book that could be written about all that stuff. Right?
Anybody that does enterprise anything is going to deal with some conflict of all kinds that you have to work out.
Is that we have to make it Sesame Street simple for partners as well as our users and our own company to see the value that comes out of this ecosystem, right?